All right, we got B-Ball Breakdown, a.k.a. Coach Nick, your Team USA B Warriors 2023 FIBA World Cup.
With Team USA about to start playing games that matter in the FIBA World Cup.
You know, that didn't matter? That was a preseason? I didn't know FIBA had preseason.
It's a good time to examine what they're running on offense, since it's the best indicator we have for whether they'll be good enough to win the whole tournament.
Ingram signed, I know, Ingram signed with Jordan. I just saw that on Twitter a few hours ago.
Chemistry issues
Congrats
with
to Ingram.
Edwards, who is upset that he'll be coming off the bench.
Edwards coming off the bench? Steve, what is up with you and Anthony Edwards? He tried out for your team. You said, oh, we ain't going to draft you. You don't work hard enough. Now, when he's the best player on the team, you want to bench him? Steve, what's up with you and Ed?
But it's clear to me why head coach Steve Kerr wants him as a microwave with the second unit, considering he doesn't blend in that well with his new teammates.
Wow, because he's a scorer? He's just a pure scorer. That's why he don't do nothing else but score.
One-on-one in isolation as the offense grinds to a halt. The starters run the offense the best, as this opening set against Spain shows us an Iverson cut by Edwards into Pistol on the left side. Ingram misses the chance to hit Jaren Jackson Jr. on the roll, so the offense dies, but who needs it when you've got a bulldog like Jalen Brunson to create a shot with this fake spin step-back hop from 15 feet? This was shaping up to be another pistol action, but Brunson decides to keep the handoff and bully his way to a Euro step layup. The roll man in the pick and roll is crucial in FIBA as he helps collapse the weak side defense. Check the pin away first that the cutter rejects, which then turns into get action into a screen and roll. Ingram's man doesn't want to leave him, so Brunson patiently waits for the opening. Because that weak side doesn't help, it's the strong side corner.
Never do what Brunson did, kids.
Patiently waits
never.
For the opening.
I mean, ever.
Because that weak side doesn't
leave your feet to make a pass. Don't you ever
help. It's the
bro. I'm taking this every time. Brunson, you do that on me. I'm taking that every time. Don't leave your feet to make a pass, baby.
Strong side corner defender who comes over to no avail. A staple of the Warriors' offense under Steve Kerr is a quick flare screen on the wing, which then flows right into an inside pick and roll, where Jalen passes up a wide open 3 to take a contested long 2, but it doesn't matter much with him. Here's a horn set they run with high post initiation. They get inverted pistol by setting the cross screen on the right side into handoff on the left. Because Jackson Jr. doesn't roll hard to the hoop, nothing opens up as the weak side doesn't have to tag him in the lane. Jackson looks to hand off to the right, changes his mind, and lures the help one pass away to get the look from 3. Ant simply can't knock it down. Team USA definitely displays the kind of ball movement and cutting we're used to seeing with Kerr's Warriors teams, as Austin Reeves runs pick and roll towards the filled corner, where they catch Mo Wagner in no man's land, allowing Mikal Bridges to cut back door and get the nice reverse layup. Speaking of cuts, against Germany, Austin Reeves gets a basic ball screen out top with 2 on the left and 1 on the right. Keep your eye on Paulo Banchero in the corner. His man is focused on the roll man, not noticing the baseline backdoor cut, and nice find by Reeves for the deuce. I would expect a Kerr coach team to run good out of bounds sets, and they don't disappoint. Reeves' first curl gains the focus, which allows Brunson to get around the screen from Jackson Jr. and be open for the catch. I like how this flows right into some zoom action that gets Edwards open for a 3. Unfortunately, he makes a poor decision not to shoot this and take a contested turnaround fadeaway. But it did serve to put Jackson's man in the trance mode and allow the offensive rebound and putback. This was cool. They shape up as if this is a double screen for Brunson to the strong side corner. When he sees his man sink and anticipate this, he uses his swim move to get by him for the layup. Why the inbounder's defender wandered to the corner, I have no idea. Watch Jackson Jr. set 2 consecutive screens. His man has fallen asleep, but Halliburton doesn't realize a quick bounce pass here would have been a layup.
Halliburton! Come on, man, get your eyes off the Rizzle.
But Halliburton doesn't realize
get your eyes off the Rizzle. Set it on the prize, man.
Quick bounce pass here would have been a layup.
I know sometimes they took your eyes off the prize, I know.
So Brunson has to create something out of the corner and get used to seeing shots like this from him go in the bucket. And here's a sideline out of
Tudo ain't teach him that.
The Warriors use for Steph all the time, with Brunson setting a back screen on the inbounder, then looking to come off the handoff at the wing. The screen wasn't set right, which means Brunson's man can blow up the handoff, but good flow to have Edwards get one instead. Spain defends this poorly as they double the ball with no rotation and allow Jackson the easy finger roll. Austin Reeves continues to impress me more and more, and he's the guy to watch out for in the tournament games. And if you want to see him in person this upcoming season in the NBA, then you must download SeatGeek, the best app to find tickets to any sporting event, concert, or the theater. With just a few taps, SeatGeek will scour the internet for the
Coach Nick is nice with it always. But you know the drill. Coach Nick. Coach Nick. Max. Max.
in person. Here's a cool set out of pistol that starts with a basic handoff to the wing, but notice how they get Brunson coming off a double staggered pin down on the left side, and then cut Jackson Jr. to the low post. He should be able to get within close range for jump hooks against most of the teams in the tournament, and he's decent at finishing these. You'll see tons of handoffs in the offense, and in this basic pistol action, the key is a hard roll from out top. This forces Brunson's man to hold his position for an extra beat, and give credit to Edwards for making the right read and setting his teammate up for the open jumper.
He said credit to Edwards for finally making the right read.
Edwards for making the right read and setting his teammate up for the open jumper.
Why say it like that? Credit to Edwards for making the right read.
Hard roll from out top. This forces Brunson's man to hold his position for an extra.
Coach Nick, you ain't slick, baby. You can't fool me. I'm familiar with your game.
And give credit to Edwards for making the right read and setting his teammate up for the open jumper. Watch how this curl of bridges around Jackson Jr. at the top of the key.
So that's why he's basically on the bench right now, because he's a ball hog. That's what Steve Kerr basically told him. You're a microwave. You're a ball hog. You don't do nothing else but ball hog.
However, when Edwards' man
so we're gonna bring him off the bench.
He turns this into a rejection on the screen with an excellent
rejecting screens. You got Ingram in the corner open.
Giving Edwards his choice of shots, and I think it's safe to say he chose wisely.
Yeah.
Here's that.
I would have passed to Ingram. I ain't gonna lie. I would have passed to Ingram.
Choice of shots.
Ingram would hit him with a shot fake, and he had options out of that. But okay, AE.
It's safe to say helps one pass away off of the corner, giving Edwards his choice of shots, and I think it's safe to say he chose wisely. Here's that same play, but we get to see what happens if they pass to the initial cutter. He cuts to the open space, and I love how they pass to him right as the ball screen is being set. No way his man can keep up, and they get a layup that began to get USA back in the game. Overall, the team defense has been pretty stingy, so expect the Americans to be able to handle most of the teams. But with so much NBA talent out there, particularly on Australia and Canada, it's their offense that will have to come through to pull out a couple of the tournament games. They don't have enough time to develop chemistry, and as a result, they've suffered from.
How come I didn't see this? What the hell?
They don't have enough time to develop
Josh Hart?
chemistry.
Bro, Hart, Thibodeau didn't teach you that. Why is you doing that? Do what Thibodeau taught you.
As a result, they've suffered from some confounding turnover issues.
Outlaw Bacon, get your eyes off the Rizzo and put it on the prize. Come on, man. You're better than that.
The game, as there is seasoned
Bacon
who aren't intimidated by the Americans.
This man's rizzling too much and not focusing on the prize. That's his problem.
And behind the Wagner brothers and Schroeder, Germany put a real scare into Team USA for almost the whole game before running out of bullets. Before we got to crunch time, Anthony Edwards decided he wanted to play the Kobe role for his team, and it led to some stagnant offense but a huge bucket to cut the lead to 3 midway through the fourth. But in a tie game with 4 minutes to go, instead of getting all the beautiful movement and passing, we get a 13 dribble isolation into the post before it gets kicked out for a
I thought he was about to shoot this too, bro. Once he turned around, I thought he was going to shoot it. He got Struder over me. Yeah, he could shoot over Struder's little ass, but these got 3 people on him. Means if I miss, someone should get their offensive rebound easily.
Post before it gets kicked out for a
contested shot
and a major brick.
That's probably the reason why you're on the bench right now.
Again, he waves off the ball screen in order to try and do it himself. Without any
he can do it to Cat, but can't do it in Team USA, baby.
Movement, the defense can load up on
do that with Cat Anthony Towns, but not in Team USA. That's what Steve Kerr basically said.
And prevent the penetration. Leave it to Reeves to make a sweet pass on the backdoor cut, and this is a good decision to hit Portis wide open in the corner, but he wasn't up for hitting a clutch 3.
Oh my goodness, bro. This man's getting too old, bro. This man's getting too old. You're too old to be on his team.
Portis wide open in the
what did they call you? Something like looking like someone's Uncle Portis, bro?
But he wasn't up.
Nothing but the backboard. Hey, you in the corner? You hit nothing but the backboard and you in the corner, bro. I gave you like top of the key. Usually, if it's a bad shot from the corner, it's going to be an air ball. But his is nothing but backboard. Whoop-de-doo!
Cut. And this is a good decision to hit Portis wide open in the corner, but he wasn't up for hitting a clutch 3. Edwards continued to dominate the ball in a stagnant offense, then allows Schroeder to deflect the ball into the backcourt before hurrying into a bad decision with 8 seconds on the shot clock, keeping the Germans alive. But talent can overcome teamwork. And for this game, Edwards showed out with a ton of points, including the final nail in the coffin, a no-pass, 7-dribble back down into another Kobe-esque turnaround jumper that gets the kind roll. When they're good, they're very good. But when the offense stops moving, certain players get tentative, the ball gets thrown away, and if they
Bro, Halliburton, bro, you did cause like 4 turnovers on this, and this is highlights, bro.
Offense stops moving.
Halliburton, come on, you're better than that.
Certain players get tentative, the ball gets thrown away.
Why would you go into the, you know they double team, why would you dribble to the corner? That's the worst possible place to dribble to if you're getting double team. Don't dribble to the corner if you're getting double team, please.
Good. But when the offense
Kids,
stops
listen
moving,
up.
certain players get tentative.
Don't do what Halliburton did.
The
Never ever.
ball gets thrown away, and if they do this against the elite teams, they're going to struggle mightily, and winning the World Cup might end up out of their reach.
Yes, you Halliburton.